Morning students, welcome to offline classes for ninth standard. So from today onwards we are going to discuss one of the important chapter from science, that is structure of atom. So as we already discussed about matter. So matter is what? The anything which see around us, that is called what? Matter. So matter is made up of what? The atoms. So how the structure of atom will be in every matter, that's what we have discussed in detail from this chapter. And who has been discovered this atom, and atom is again further divided, further consisting of what are subparticles. What are those particles, and what is atom? Atom is nothing but the undivisible particle of a substance, that is called what? Atom. So who has been proposed this atom, how the structure of atom will be in a matter, that in detail we are going to discuss in this chapter. So let us begin the chapter. The first one. So this is the typical kind of the structure of atom. So how it is, who has been discovered, who has been proposed this, get discussed one by one. The first topic of the chapter, that is what? Charged particles in matter. So as we know that the matter is what? Matter is, that is the anything which occupies space and which has mass is called what? The matter. So matter is made up of what? Particles. So here the matter contains majorly three particles. So those three particles have their own charges. So those are the matter made up of what? Three major particles. They are electrons, protons and the neutrons. So these having some kind of charges, whereas protons which have the positive charge, whereas the electrons which have negative charge, and whereas neutrons, it doesn't have any kind of charges. That is all. The atoms have three types of subatomic particles. They are electrons, protons and neutrons. The electrons are negatively charged and protons are positively charged, and the neutrons have no charge. The mass of an electron is 1 by 2000 the mass of an hydrogen atom. The mass of a proton is equal to the mass of hydrogen atom is taken as 1 unit. The mass of neutron is equal to the mass of a hydrogen atom and is taken to as a 1 unit. So here, whenever if you want to measure the mass of these subparticles of an atom, so we'll see that the one mass of an electron, the mass of electron is equal to what? 1 by 2000 times of mass of one hydrogen atom. And whereas the mass of the one proton is equal to what? The mass of an hydrogen atom. And in the same way, the mass of neutron is equal to the mass of hydrogen atom. So this is what the mass of each charged particle of a matter. So these subparticles like protons, electrons and neutrons, who has been discovered this? How can we came to know that the atom contains these subparticles? So these subatomic particles, they have been discovered by different chemists. First one, the J.J. Thomson, he is one of the chemists. He discovered what? The electrons in the year 1900, and even he told what? The electrons are having, they contain negatively charged particles. And see here, the J.J. Thomson discovered the presence of negatively charged particles, and he called as what? Electrons. In the same way, the one more chemist called the Goldstein, he has discovered what? One more important charged particle, that is called a proton. He had discovered the positively charged particles by the instrument called new radiation gas in discharge called in a canal race. He has conducted an experiment. Through that experiment, he discovered what? The positively charged particle of an atom called the protons in the year 1886. Next, the one more scientist called the Chadwick, J.J. Chadwick. Chadwick discovered what the particle called neutrons. So these three important chemists they have been discovered what the particles called electrons, protons, and neutrons of a matter. Okay. So next, if we go to the next topic of the chapter, that is about the structure of an atom. So now we came to know that what is atom. We came to know that, and our atom is made up of what the subcharged particles. They are called electrons, protons, and neutrons. Then how these particles are arranged in an atom, and what is the structure of an atom. So let us begin here. First, he has prepared his own way of model of an atom. He has prepared his own way, and many different scientists have been proposed their own way of the structure of an atom. So here the first method of the scientist called Thomson, he has prepared his own way of atom. He has believed the structure of atom is like this. The first one, according to Thomson, an atom is similar to the Christmas pudding. The pudding had positive charge, and the electrons having negative charge were like plums of the pudding. So this is what the pudding. So pudding is nothing but kind of the cake, what we can say. So this is what entire the orange color what we have seen. This is what the positive pudding. This is a positive in nature. Inside have you see the blue color dots. So these are nothing but water and negative electrons. And after this, he believed that he has compared the atomic structure to the pudding to the pudding. The entire pud is nothing he called as water. The positive area. In that positive area, the electrons which are embedded in it. And later, he has been proposed some postulates, that is, an atom consisting of a positively charged sphere, and the electrons are embedded in that. So if you see that, it looks like a sphere. In this sphere, the entire sphere is nothing but is made up of water positive. Positively, it is positively charged a sphere. In this sphere, the electrons are embedded in it. The next one, the negative and positive charges are equal in magnitude, so the atom has a hole is electrically neutral. So here, the negative and positive charges are equal in magnitude. Magnitude means what? It's a value. So positive and negative value is both are equal in an atom. So that this atom electrically it is neutral, because both positive and negative are both are equal. Hence the atom will become what? Electrically neutral, he said. Who is that? The Thomson. So this is what Thomson's the atomic model. If we go to the next model, that is Rutherford's model of an atom. So here Rutherford's alpha scattering experiment, and he has proposed this model by conducting small experiment. That is, so let me see here. Rutherford allowed a beam of fast moving alpha particles having positively charged to fall on a thin gold foil. He observed that. So here Rutherford allowed the beam of fast moving alpha particles. So these are the beam of fast moving alpha particles, and having positive and a gold foil. So these are the gold foil. And what happens when he allowed all these positively charged particles in a gold foil? What happened? Some particles he observed water, they are reflecting back and they are bouncing back towards back. So by this he has proposed some postulates. The most of the alpha particles pass straight through the gold foil. So you just see there, the most of the alpha particles they pass through the gold foil. But some of the alpha particles were slightly deflected by small angles. So you will just see that they are deflected by small angles. And very few alpha particles appear to rebound. So here see this and they bound. So here they are rebound. So they are going backward again. So this is what he has observed by his experiment. So most of the alpha particles are undeflected, and few alpha particles are slightly deflected and few alpha particles bounce off nucleus. So this is what the model of Rutherford's scattering experiment. In the next class, we will discuss in detail about his experiment one by one. Okay, thank you.